Hey everyone, make sure you join the Coiners Club Discord channel. All the best deals are there. All the best people that can give great advice are there. And a lot of these platforms are very hard to set up, and a ton of people are there that know how to do this stuff. So it's a great place to get all the coiners and like-minded type of players in one place. And I can't be happier with the group of people that we have, and very happy with it. So I'm just going to do like a quick event overview. It's actually not going to be quick. It's going to be a little bit long because there is some new stuff that they came out with. So they do have these new attacking officer skill books. So while these buffs might not seem like they might be huge for you, you get four. You get to get four skill books, and they range, right? They can range from 15% to something like 8%. Now, they don't have purples here. So that is actually a good thing, where you're not getting some measly 2% buffs. So this to me looks like it's actually a good value for a 99 pack. Like, let's say you triple coupon this, right? You're going to be getting 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is 12, all right? How to mentally calculate this. And you have a possibility of getting some pretty good buffs, right? You just need to get that one jackpot of 15%. You just need to get that one level 4, and that's pretty good. So you're obviously going to get more than 4. And the drawback on this is, of course, Evony unfortunately does not give us a mechanism of removing skill books, okay? So I can guarantee you, if Evony did skill books like they do flex specialties, I think people would hop on it like no other, because you can just easily know that you're going to upgrade a general and you can take that skill book with you. I really implore Evony to do that, because that is the reason why I think a lot of us just don't do it. Now I have these defending mounted troop HP skill books here. I had no idea that I had these skill books here, okay? And I know in my mind, I'm the type that's like, you know what? I don't have the best, officer yet. I'm going to wait until I get that best officer. But when is the best officer? When they always keep upgrading it, right? So you have to be very confident that this is the general that you're going to use for a long time, right? You might use this general for a year, then yeah, it might make sense to use some of these skill books. Now, I think we're at the 3rd generation of duty officers, so obviously the 4th generation is probably coming in like 6 months. So would I just buy this officer skill book and wait 6 months? I mean, no, that would be silly. So I probably will buy one for you guys just to test it out so you guys can see the drops, and I'll do that on a separate video, but just wanted to show you that that is something new. Okay, so the next event, you guys know I've done a couple of videos on this, the tomb event, and it has the same officer chest where you can get the hospital gear, the archer camp gear. I haven't pursued this because after I was pursuing all of the gear for this event, I realized that they were putting all of these gears in cakes and in the royal cake. So it was kind of like, why am I chasing this, this duty general in this event when I can just get it in cake for, you know what I mean, while I'm already spending. So I kind of stepped back doing this because the other reason why I did this event was for that red chest. Now, that red chest, the first time I did it was not that expensive, but the last time I did it, which was maybe like a month ago or whenever this event came out last, it cost me $700. So I said, no, thank you, because I can get this red chest guaranteed in the Revelry event for $400. So I now have no reason to do the tomb event, which is great for me. It means one less thing that I have to do, right? It's one less thing that I have to buy. So this night shadow thing, so I always like to check the avatars to make sure, is there a new avatar? Because I like to get the avatars, and again, this is why I'm a VIP 23 and have like really a crappy castle, because this is the stuff that I choose to spend on. But lo and behold, I hate this avatar so much. and I hate this avatar, so I don't recommend it. Obviously, if you like Harley Quinn, you might like it, but I don't like it. And I'm sorry if that offends anybody. So, the Spiritual Beast Seal Package for $19.99, blood crystals. You're going to see that you're going to want to stock up on blood crystals. I don't necessarily think this is a great package, but they have a whole new thing with Seal Beasts that I will show you. They also have the gem, wheel thing again, and I've told you guys this before. It's always the same skin that comes up. I'm saving for the next skin. So obviously people are like, you can get Supremacy, you can get other things in there, but I would rather save my gems for things that I enjoy. This Night Tail thing doesn't have good generals, so just Trial of Nights, not worth it. Those are not good. So I don't see anything different in here. This is not the good Cake 8. That one doesn't have any of the newer duty gears. And then this is the new duty officer for the marketplace. Now, she is more attack focused. So these are pretty good buffs, right? When you have all of these attacking buffs and then you have a reduction of enemy ranged troops. I think if you haven't done, a marketing officer, this is great to start. I'm not 100% sure if I will replace the one that I have, but I'll have to do like maybe a more in-depth analysis of it. For Dawn of Civilization, I always want to show you guys this because everybody usually overlooks this. This is where you can get a $4.99 March or a $4.99 Avatar frame. And this one looks familiar, so I'm going to double check to make sure that I don't have it. And if I do have it, then I can save myself $4.99. Now, the Dawn of Civilization for the $4.99 it's like an okay value. It's a good value. But if I want to think responsibly or frugally, then it's $5 less. So I already have the frame, so I'm good with not getting the Dawn of Civilization. And then if you see here on the chest, these are the generals, and I don't need any of these generals. Maybe if you want Mark Anthony, it's in there. So I don't think any of these generals are very good. I don't really understand why they put those generals in there. I'm not sure. It would make more sense to put maybe like the reinforcing or monster generals in it, right? Because the top Dawn of Civilization prize is a Mount Castle, so it's kind of like monster theme. So let's see what else we got here. The Windmill event, the Windmill thing. So I bought the tiered like pack the last time to see if like any of those extra chests were a good deal. And while the chests were okay, you didn't really get a lot of them. You don't actually get a lot of bonus. But anytime I see like a coupon like this where it's like $14.99, 25% off, that stuff always like pulls me in. It pulls me in. But basically, if you didn't know the Windmill thing, I think it was the last time that they had it, they added all of these like little gift boxes after level 50, but just know you don't get a lot of them. Even if you complete every activity every day, you don't get a lot. So I would only buy that if there's other stuff in there that you like or you want more tickets or whatever it is. But truly, you can do that Windmill event for free. Like you can literally do it for free. Every day, donate 100 of those Windmill things and you get a general fragment. It's great for free-to-play players. So Papa Holler is at 6.2. We have some people that are spending. Monkey got kicked out. I'm gonna have to tell Monkey to get back in gear. And this, I mean, it's just sad. There's a lot of people in my comments that commented that also knew about the 100 Simones, and they're all very, very sad and disappointed about it. And I was so good. I was so good at getting these gems unlocked, and I had a lot of them left over, and now it's like, there's no point. There's no point. Like, something that I actually enjoyed, that I actually liked buying just for the whole puzzle effect, and now there's no point in buying. There's just none. So make sure you do your little Grace a Star Trail thing. I only do that for free. I don't spend on it. This one I stopped spending on because the drops just were not that good. I used to be able to get like 3, 4, 5 laps on a 99 pack, and now it's a lot harder. So it is not my cup of tea anymore. So I just do it for free. And you can easily do it for free by collecting the reward. And then when you hit one of the faces of deaths, just use your free chance and then keep playing until you hit the face of death again, and then just wait until game reset the next day. And you can use that free chance and then go again, and then just keep doing that until you complete a lap. Now, I've never ever completed more than one lap doing it that way, but hey, it's a tip for if you want to do it for free. This was really interesting that they brought Gilgamesh back, and I actually think this is a really cute skin. But Giglamesh is one of the hardest subgenerals to get. He's harder to get than any of the subgenerals actually. He's just so hard. And I'll show you that I actually really, really wanted to upgrade him, but I didn't want to waste my red chest, right? Because he's a little bit older of a subgeneral. He's actually really old. And I need quite a lot in order for me to finish him. But if you see here at the very bottom, he has a 50% siege HP debuff, which is huge. But I just think, the Simones are more accessible, the Ziskas are more accessible, but if I really wanted that siege HP, this is a really good general to get. I just don't think it's worth spending, you know what I mean? Because I've already gotten all of the subgenerals that I need right now. I just don't think it would be worth it. And obviously the skins are really expensive. But if anybody gets the skin, I'm not going to hate because I think it's cute. I like it. It's like, it shows a lot of power. It says, I am a powerful short king with my lion, This I always get usually. So when I say always get, I actually didn't get it the last time. But almost always I get this because it helps tremendously with your gold refines. It saves you so much time. So that is worth it. This I wanted to show you guys because I'm sure some of you recall my rant last year about how much I hate cock. And this year I went with no. Like, I chose sleep. I chose my real life before this game. And I do not regret it. And I'm really sorry, Big T. I'm so sorry. But I actually was going to try to qualify. But, I couldn't bring myself to, have to do this, all the buildings, all the things. And then I'd rather sleep. And that's what I did, is I slept. And I woke up and I was like, oops, I fell asleep. Because I even remember writing in chat, oh, just let me know when the buildings come. I'm ready. And then 5 minutes later, I fell asleep. 5 minutes later, just completely passed out. So I don't regret it whatsoever. But I will say, when I did actually play, besides all the buildings, which is the whole point of that, which is the main point of the game, besides the buildings, I had a lot of fun just hitting people. You know what I mean? Just hitting people and just soloing people and looking for tents. I just remember that was probably 95% of what I did was look for tents. And then I got the moon skin, and I will say that the moon skin should be permanent because it is an awesome skin. That is the best skin on the game, I think. I think it's the best skin. Okay, so how are you guys doing with Clash? I have not heard a lot of people talk about it. We got matched up with Hot, which is a really good C1 alliance, and Big T's probably really mad at me and Pharaoh because we did not qualify. However, King Monkey didn't play last time, and he's playing this time, and he's a lot better player than I am, and Pharaoh didn't play last time either, so I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to do fine. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to do against hot, and I'm really sorry, but they'll be fine. They'll be fine. How does the scoring work with Clash of Civilization? Someone needs to tell me these things because I don't keep up with everything. So, this castle. This castle is really, really amazing, and I really want it. And it really causes me to lose all self-discipline and self-control and willpower to not want to just get this castle right now. Like, just do the whole Lost Treasure castle right now. Look at these buffs right here. Own to activates. This is what is amazing about the Lost Treasure castles, is they have these own to activates. And these are just really sizable buffs, and siege buffs especially, but honestly, the reason why I like this castle is because of how it looks. I think it looks majestic, it looks awesome with the dragon deco, and I love the teal and gold and purple. Like, I love those colors. Like, that one was so ugly. I hated this one. That was from last time. That was the one that I was forced to get because of my stupid bear march. And if I would have known that I could have just saved those gems, I don't think I would have opened up that castle because I didn't even like it. But I ended up getting it just because I spent like, what, 1,300 on that stupid bear march. So I was kind of like, well, I might as well just get the castle, keep spending. And just know that you don't have to settle on these Lost Treasure castles. You can just wait until, a castle appears that you like, because those gems, those ruby gemstones, they stay in your inventory. So while this event and the packs are not ideal, right? There's a lot of gambling that is involved. What is nice about this event is that you can hold your inventory. We do know, though, that Evony does sometimes get rid of events and won't bring it back. That's my only concern about holding on to these gems, is that I do this like every time and spend $700 every time. And finally, when I'm, I have all of my gems, then all of a sudden it doesn't, they don't bring it back. So that would be my only concern. And believe me, guys, we've been dealing with this a lot lately with Evony and with our paying platforms and, things we have and then things we disappear. And thank goodness that Aptoid came back, that we could all, cash in our credits, because that was pretty sad. So this is my credit stash here. This is basically what I've been saving up for the mega event. So this is where I see that stash and I say, that is my mega event budget. So do I really want to open up this can of worms where I start doing the Lost Treasure and I'm going to be chasing that gem, and I'm going to only probably want to spend 500, but it'll probably be like 700, and then that's minus 700 for the mega event, right? So if I know that the mega event is coming 11/21, it might be smarter of me to just wait. You know what I mean? Like, buying 1 or 2 packs isn't going to cut it for the gem. You're going to need quite a bit. Now, even with the triple coupons, I think I'd still need, I think I would still need more than 500. So I will probably do just maybe like a test 100 pack just to see. But I can already tell, like, usually the first time that I do, the Lost Treasure, I usually get the treasure pretty fast on the first one, and I think they do that to suck you in. Evony usually, like, gives you an easy mark so that you're like, oh, this is really easy, and you buy it. But it didn't do that to me this time. So maybe I should buy a pack, because it's like opposite. I really like this castle, guys, and like, for me, I would rather have a nice looking castle than, maybe like those RSS packs, right? That might be a smarter buy for someone like me that's on the cusp of 45, but it's like the castle lasts forever, and the RSS only gets you a couple of upgrades to a building, And I know that 45 is important. I do. But I'm also one of those people that since K50 came out, I don't have the motivation for 45. Whereas in before K50 came out, I had a lot of motivation to get to 45 because I was like, yeah, that's going to be the end goal. That's the end point. And yes, I did know that K50 was going to come eventually, but I did not know if it was going to come, like right now. So because the goalpost has moved, it has made me actually not care as much to get to 45. So they have this new ornament here, and you guys know this. I just save up my commemorative coins for free and just keep it in a stash, and every time a new one comes out, I buy it. I'm still not at 5,000 in my ideal land, even though I have all these decorations, and that's completely fine for me. I know a lot of people are sticklers on it, but I am not a rally leader, so I don't really, it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. And I can show you what this looks like in my cluster of ornaments, my collection. Okay. I'm getting so tired. I'm actually falling asleep to myself. I hope you guys don't fall asleep to this. And the buffs here are attacking siege machine HP, which is good. It's a good buff. I would probably upgrade this to level 2. And that's it for that. And the last thing that I wanted to show you guys, this is obviously really big. They added a 4th slot on the seal beast, which is blocked by K45. So if you have 45, you can go ahead and upgrade and get to this. If you don't have 45, this is going to be blocked out for you. So yet another reason for them to kind of motivate or incentivize people to get to 45. But they actually did something kind of cool, which I did not expect from Evony, and they made these buffs actually not that big. So it's almost like, it's just like a little tiny taste of a buff. And I feel like, 3%, 4%, 5%, it actually reminds me of old Evony. It reminds me of when I first started and how buffs would only be incrementals of like 2, 3, 5%. You wouldn't have these huge 20, 30%. That was actually not normal at all. And so they're basically nerfing that so that when the big players like the 45s, they're not going to widen the gap so much, right? Like the gap is already wide from the military academies and everything else. Like you don't need to widen the gap even more with Seal Beast. So I think it's just one more way to get people to keep spending on the Seal Beast crystals and for it to not cause so much of a gap. But, you're getting to this point where it's like, it doesn't matter what I spend on. Like, I'm already so far behind because I'm not even a 45 yet, and I can't even make those buffs, Let's see. This is what I do every day is I ride on Big T's train. He always has to be the freaking conductor. Like, can he let any of the other R4s be a conductor? He always has to be the freaking train master. So I always have to hop on his train, and he's not even a good driver. And actually, he's a really slow driver. Have you seen the carriages go? So that is my daily activity of riding Big T's train. I also never forget to get my only citizens. It's like the only thing that I do consistently is I get my only citizens. But this is what I'm wondering. Do you guys have full citizens yet? Or do my citizens just not like me because they don't come to the gate anymore? And I'm not full. So I'm just trying to figure out, when do they stop showing up? Like, I get the suitors, right? Like those suitors, but I don't actually get the citizens. So is it just me? Do they not like me? I only have 106 out of 136. Let me know in the comments how many you have. Am I behind, or is it just my citizens don't like me? So that is everything, guys. I can't believe I did this again. I appreciate everybody that listens to my YouTube channel, and I appreciate all of you who join the Coiners Club, and I hope that one day I can repay you back by helping you guys out and helping you save money.